Okay. Wow.
Really do. Even though it's not taped up anymore. Well, not that I'm aware of. They spilled it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Newport News, Virginia, on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding, right here in the Apprentice School Athletic Center. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we bring to you a matchup between the Apprentice School women taking on the Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan University out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Howard McCain here bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's basketball game. Dave Davenport will operate as our engineer producer as Courtney Collins brings her 5-4 Lady Builder squad into tonight's game. Lady Builders are 5-4 on this young season, 1-0 in conference play. Builders, ladies and gentlemen, they haven't played basketball in quite a while. The last time they were on the court was December the 10th. Yes, actually it was December the 15th when they took on Mid-Atlantic Christian. They were victorious in that basketball game by a score of 76-33, but they got to shake off a lot of rust. Why are they in this position? Well, there were a couple of ball games that were scheduled during the Great Ships Classic here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, but unfortunately, due to some unsafe conditions in the gymnasium, they weren't able to compete in that particular classic, so the game had to be pushed. Now that brings us to yesterday, which is when this game was supposed to take place. But again, weather conditions were horrible. If you are in the Newport News, Hampton area, Suffolk area, you knew how bad the weather was last night. So out of an abundance of caution, this game was rescheduled for tonight. So we are back here to bring you this matchup between Coach Kentashe Lewis, who brings her 3-10 Marlin basketball team into tonight's action. They are actually 0-6 on the road, so haven't played particularly well when they've been away from their home gymnasium. But tonight should be a good one. We look forward to seeing our ladies back in action, and we look forward to having you with us every step of the way. So sit back, relax, and hang in there. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play of this game. The officials that will be manning the floor are Eric Hughes, Monjay Finney-Thomas, and Melquan Williams Morris will be your officials for tonight's ball game. So starting lineups have been announced, players are on the court, and we're all set to tip things off here as we are underway. Tip one and controlled by the Marlins. Your starting lineup for the Marlins with the basketball is Mason Blaylock. She'll be joined on the floor by Michaela Clark, Gabrielle Athey, Logan Carter, and Grace Harriman will round out your starting five for the Marlins as Clark with the basketball. Shot clock at 10. Marlins inside. Their first shot of the evening is up and good. Grace Harriman, the 5'11" forward out of High Point, and the Builders turn it over in the backcourt, but luckily the Marlins don't take care of the basketball. Traveling is the call. So the Lady Builders will go on offense, as Nyla Jackson will be joined on the court by Ashanti Williams as the Lady Builders attack the basket. Nyla Jackson gets the scoring started, her first two, and we are tied at 2 as Jada Bryant will also be on the floor along with Jada Ellaby, and Jayla Stratton will be the starting five for the Lady Builders. We're early in this one as we get the second turnover committed of the evening by the Marlins, as Michaela Clark unable to handle the entry pass. Well, actually, she just lost the dribble. 8:54 remaining in the first period. Apprentice School Athletic Center as the Lady Builders again taking on the Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan, as that errant pass by Jada Ellaby, that one goes out of bounds, so that will be a turnover for the Lady Builders. Back come the Marlins. It's Carter. Tries to work it inside. Marlins nearly turned it over, but turned it over completely that time as we get a traveling violation on Michaela Clark. That is the third turnover of the basketball game for the Lady Marlins. Lady Builders currently averaging about 23 turnovers a game. from a coaching standpoint, that is not where you want your team to be offensively, is Ashanti Williams. Asserts her authority, able to get to the backboard and lay it in for two, and the Lady Builders have a 4-2 lead. Lady Builders coming in shooting about 55%. Nope, take that back. That's 55% from the free throw line, about 35% from the field, while their opponent shooting about 32%, as we're going to get a reach-in foul, I believe. That reach-in foul is going to go on Jayla Stratton. That'll be Jayla Stratton's first personal foul and the team's first. Here's Blaylock. Marlins tried to pass that actually just went right through the hands of a Marlin player. Builders on the transition turned it over on the fast break. Traveling violation on Stratton. As early substitution comes in for the Marlins. Juliana Anderson makes her way in. She'll give Clark an opportunity to take a seat at the 7:50 mark of the first period. Here's Blaylock and Athey. Shot clock at 20. Athey picks up her dribble. Nice feed inside. Builders cut off any advancement to the basket. Marlins, nice ball movement, clean shot, but the long rebound comes off to Jada Bryant. Williams unable to handle the entry pass. I believe, yep, it's going to go out of bounds, and the Marlins are going to turn it over. So the basketball will remain on this end of the court as Kintashe Lewis continues to sub. Jada Norman will make her way into the basketball game. 4-2 Lady Builders over the Marlins. Again, Lady Builders coming in 5-4 on the season, as that shot by Jada Bryant is good. Skip pass. Shot clock at 20. That's a 2. Rebound comes off to Jada Bryant. Jada weaving through traffic. Puts up a bit of a wild shot. Looked like a wild shot from where we're sitting. But, folks, that is another 2. That is her 4th point of the night. The Lady Builders now lead 8-2. Now, these teams have not played each other in a while. If I'm not mistaken, when I looked at the records, they haven't played each other since 2017. I have to check and make sure that's right. That shot is partially blocked. The loose ball comes off to Jada Bryant. Nyla Jackson tried to make the pass, but she didn't quite have a solid hand on the basketball, so that goes out of bounds. So both teams not really valuing the basketball right now offensively, as the turnovers are starting to mount early in this basketball game. That three-point shot is good. Juliana Anderson with her first bucket. That cuts the Lady Builder lead to 3 as Stratton splits the defense, and she double dribbled with the basketball. So that's her second turnover of the contest. Remember, she lost it earlier on a fast break opportunity out of bounds. So back come the Marlins with an opportunity to tie if they're able to hit a three-point shot or get a three-point play opportunity as they work the perimeter. Shot blocked. Jada Ellery with her first block of the evening, and we're going to have a reach-in foul in the backcourt. Foul call will be on Jada Norman. That is her first personal foul and the team's first. Stratton being guarded by Blaylock. Marlins in a man-to-man defense. Jackson able to step back, get some airspace to get the shot off. Her three-point shot, no good. Marlins put up their 3. That one is short, but the Marlins are able to collect the offensive board and put it in for 2. Mason Blaylock now. That's her first bucket of the afternoon. Here's Ellaby. She's fouled. So the Lady Builders up 8-7. As we're going to get a timeout. Timeout being taken. That's a media timeout at the 4:58 mark of the first period. Lady Builders lead by 1, 8-7 over the Marlins. We'll step away. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
8-7 is our score. And right before we stepped away, there was a foul call on the floor. That foul call was on Grace Harriman. That's her first personal foul and the team's second. So that will send Jada Ellaby to the free throw line to shoot. Lady Builders shooting about 65%. Nope. Lady Builders shooting 55% from the free throw line as Jada Ellaby misses the first of two. So the score will stay 8-7. Jada yet to score in the contest, and she changes it on that free throw. That's why I said that. So I can give her all of the confidence she needed to put that one in the basket. Blaylock able to give it over the timeline, but the ball is taken away. Bryant on the fast break. Her layup off the glass is good, and that is her 6th point of the first period. And the Lady Builders extend their lead now to 4, 11-7. Over the Lady Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan. Didn't have to travel very far for this evening's basketball game over from Virginia Beach's that long three-pointer. Off the back of the iron. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Jada Ellaby. Stratton. Jackson. Jackson being guarded closely. The shot clock now at 10. Jackson, her step back jumper off the mark. Loose ball controlled by the Marlins. Marlins running. Don't really have the numbers, but they don't care. They launch a three. Bank shot. Off the glass for three is Juliana Anderson. That's her second three-point shot of the game. And the Marlins got caught sleeping on transition defense, allowed Jada Ellaby to get behind them. And she lays it off the glass for two. They're the lead now at 3. Marlins, another three-pointer. Again by Anderson. Anderson drains her third three-point shot in a row. She has 9 in the contest, and she leads all scorers right now. As that feed inside to Nyla Jackson is good. Pace of scoring is picked up considerably here after the media timeout. As Anderson, again from 3, this time no good. Loose ball rebound comes off to Bryant. Bryant will not be denied, and she's able to get all the way to the basket, 92 feet from basket to basket. And she scores her 8th point of the evening, and just like that, the Lady Builders lead is up to 4. This three-pointer, no good. The rebound, thought it was going to start a fast break, but instead, Nyla Jackson pulls it out here. Stratton. Nice move to get her shot off, but she was unable to convert. Couple of players on the floor. Marlins off and running. That quick shot is up and good by Meadow Dyke. So 17-15, Lady Builders by 2. Neither team able to really stop the basketball except right there, but they did it with a foul. That foul call will go on Gabrielle Athey. That is her first personal foul and the team's third, as Jasmine Morgan makes her way onto the floor for the Lady Builders along with Michaela Clark, one of the starters for the Marlins. She's back into the basketball game. 2:05 remaining in the first period. Lady Builders with the basketball and the lead 17-15. Skip pass to Stratton with a shot clock at 15. Stratton pulls. Shot off the back of the iron. Back comes Clark. Anderson, who's hit 3 3-pointers already, has missed 2 consecutive, and we're going to get a reach-in foul call in the backcourt. The foul call is going to go on Michaela Clark, her first and the team's fourth, as Grace Harriman makes her way back into the ball game, and Ania Battle off the bench for the Lady Builders. So Battle, Morgan, Stratton, Bryant, and Williams, Ashanti Williams, on the court for the Lady Builders. About a minute and a half remaining in the first period. Lady Builders with a 2-point lead. And we're going to get a turnover? Well, according to the referee, we had a double dribble by Stratton, so Stratton will have a seat. Nyla Jackson will come back in. Loss of concentration while dribbling the basketball that time for Stratton. Feed goes inside. Marlins launch from 3. Long rebound comes off to Morgan. Morgan slows it down in the half court. Bryant with 1 minute left in the first period. Jackson working the baseline. She's cut off, and we get a tie-up. Jump ball is the call. The possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders, so the basketball will stay on this end. 49 seconds left in the first. Lady Builders still up by a bucket, 17-15. Battle. Kicks it out to Morgan. Shot clock at 5. Jackson with the basketball, 4. Jackson, 3. Just throws up a shot, nearly hit it. Shot clock expired. As we now have 30 seconds left, and we get a quick stoppage. You can kind of hear that sound. That is the sound that the system makes when there is a shot clock violation. So we're going to work to try to get that turned off. And while we do that, let's step away and take a quick break. 17-15, Lady Builders over the Marlins. We'll be back in a moment.
The thing that sets Worley's apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Worley's is the people, the team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Worley's is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Worley's, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing.
All right, we are back. We were able to take care of that technical difficulty, so 28.9 seconds left. Pretty much a full shot clock right now for the Lady Marlins is Anderson, who's been their I take that back. This is Anderson, who's been their marksman from outside the three-point arc here in the first period. She's already hit 3. As the shot clock is now at 10. Game clock now at 13. Shot clock now at 5. Lady Builders, quick rebound, have an opportunity to score before the end of the period is Morgan. Her left-handed layup is no good, and that is how the first period of action will end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center after 1. The Lady Builders lead by 2, 17-15, as Jada Bryant paced the Lady Builders in scoring. She has 8. Tell you what, we'll tell you a little bit more about totals from the first period when we return. Lady Builders up by 2.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
We're at the start of the second period here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as the Lady Builders take on the Lady Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan University, who play out of the ODAC, which is the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. They are currently winless right now on the road, are the Lady Marlins, but they're hanging tough here with the Lady Builders, only down 2, 17-15, again as we start the second period of action. Marlins continue to work the perimeter. Anderson thought she traveled on that one, and Manji Finney Thomas saw it. She called the traveling violation, so that's another turnover. That will be the 6th turnover by the Lady Marlins in the first half of tonight's basketball game, as Jada Ellaby will make her way back into the basketball game. Jada with 1 point so far this evening. No, I take that back. She has 3. Bryant works off of a screen to Ellaby. Nice job that time by the Lady Builders, and they extend their lead to 4, 19-15. Here's Anderson. Feed inside. Kick it out to Dyke. Anderson traveled again. So that's consecutive trips down court where Anderson gave up the three-point shot opportunity, where she's actually shooting decently well from 3. She's already hit 3 three-point shots. Excuse me, but gave up that opportunity to go for a higher percentage shot. She traveled. So back come the Builders with Bryant for a corner 3. And for Bryant, that is her 11th point of the evening. She now leads all scorers in the basketball game. And the Lady Builder lead now is up to 7, their largest of the evening. Prior to that, it was 6. The Marlins attack the baseline. Here's Battle. Jackson. Shot clock at 20. Jackson working off of a ball screen from Ellaby. Jackson decides to take it herself. That shot was blocked, but the officials say Jackson was hit. So Logan Carter. Logan Carter is going to pick up her first personal foul. That'll be the team's first of the second period. So Nyla Jackson will step to the line to shoot 2 as the gym goes silent. Lady Builders looking to add to their 7-point lead, and they do just that. Lady Builders shooting again about 55% from the free throw line. As Jackson hits them both. Nyla Jackson now with 6. And the Lady Builder lead is its largest, 9, and they force a turnover. Meadow Dyke unable to handle the pass. Went through her hands off of her knee and out of bounds. So the Lady Builders with an opportunity to build a double-digit lead in the first half. Bryant to Ellaby. Ellaby, errant pass picked off by Blaylock. Blaylock unable to convert on the offensive end. Outlet to Bryant. Bryant finds Battle. Battle, touch pass, inside, off the glass for two for Nyla Jackson. Nyla Jackson now with 8 points in the contest, and the Builders now have a double-digit lead, 11, as that shot comes off. Jackson over the timeline. Shot clock now with 20. Bryant. Skip pass to Morgan in the corner to Jackson. Her three-point attempt, no good. Rebound comes off to the Lady Marlins. And we're going to get a double dribble in the backcourt by Mason Blaylock. That's another turnover for the Lady Marlins as Ashanti Williams and Katrina Thompson make their way into the basketball game as substitutions off the bench for Coach Lewis and the Lady Marlins. Juliana Anderson into the basketball game. So it looks like the Marlins are now countering with their starting five. Here's Battle. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ellaby. Jackson. Tough shot on the baseline. Rebound comes off to Ashanti Williams, but she hits the underneath part of the rim. So the loose ball comes off to the Marlins and Anderson. Anderson with the nice feed inside to Michaela Clark. Clark able to finish at the front of the rim. Lady Builders lead back down to single digits, 9, 26-17. It's Thompson with a basketball. Shot clock at 20. Williams, shot clock now under 15. Williams. Her baseline runner is up and good. And for Ashanti Williams, I believe that's her first basket of the evening, as that three, no good. Ashanti Williams with the rebound. Lady Builders with an 11-point lead, 28-17. We're in the second period here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Shot clock now at 15 with Jackson. Feed inside to Ellaby. Nice entry pass, but Ellaby unable to finish. And they're going to say it was last touch by the Lady Builders. So Stratton will make her way into the basketball game. At one point in time in the first half of this basketball game, man, the scoring pace was really slow. Then it picked up like crazy, but things have kind of settled down a little bit. That pass nearly blocked. Feed inside, and I believe we're going to get a foul. That foul is going to be on Katrina Thompson. And for Katrina Thompson, that is her first personal foul and the team's first of the second period. 5:04 remaining. Here's Anderson over to Carter. Feed inside to Athey. Her shot up and off the glass for two. And we get a timeout. Timeout taken by Coach Courtney Collins as the Lady Builders hold to a 9-point lead, 4:50. As that personal timeout is going, that 30-second timeout will be turned into a media timeout. We'll step away. Lady Builders up by 9, 4:50 left.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
4:50 remaining in the first half here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Lady Marlin shooting about 35% so far in the basketball game. Had to dap up Coach Vincent Brown real quick, head football coach for the Apprentice School. Lady Builders shooting about 52% in the first half. Thompson tries to get it inside to Ellaby. Stratton. Bit of a wild shot right there by Stratton. Rebound comes off to the Lady Marlins. Anderson gets it back out to Norman. Here's Anderson from three. She was red hot from three earlier. Anderson is going ice cold from the three-point line for the Marlins. She's missed 4 in a row after hitting 3 in a row. Lady Builder lead at 9, 28-19. Shot clock now at 15. Here's Stratton over to Williams. Builders inside to Ellaby. Ellaby, her shot off the glass is good. So Jada Ellaby now with 7 in tonight's contest. And the Lady Builder lead is back up to 11. 30-19 as we get another foul. This foul is going to be on Katrina Thompson. So for Katrina Thompson, that's her second personal foul in the team's second. And quickly into the basketball game is Nyla Jackson along with Jada Bryant. 20 seconds left on the shot clock for the Lady Marlins. Here's Norman. Feed to Carter. Her shot used absolutely every part of the basket, the rim, the backboard, then eventually touched the inside part of the net for 2. So 30-21, Lady Builders by 9. Feed inside to Ellaby. Out to Williams, back into Ellaby. Shot clock resets to 20. We're now just a shade over 3 minutes remaining. Here's Bryant. Shot clock now at 10. Lady Builders trying to attack the paint as that entry pass is slapped away. And the loose ball controlled by the Lady Marlins. Entry pass to Athey. That one is poked away. And Jackson comes away with the loose ball. Stratton being guarded by Clark. Shot clock now at 15. Stratton to Jackson. Jackson circling. Shot clock now under 10 with Bryant. Kick in the corner to Williams. Lady Builders are going to have to take a shot, and it's not going to be a very good one, as that step-back jumper is good by Jada Bryant. As the Lady Marlins get lazy with the entry pass, Stratton able to hustle and pick up the loose ball, but the Lady Builders unable to do anything with it offensively, and back come the Lady Marlins. Marlins all the way down court to the basket. Nobody stepped out to stop the ball, as Jada Norman was able to get to the basket, bank it in for an easy 2. Her first basket of the evening. Here's Bryant to Williams. Shot clock at 15. Ellaby with 10. Skip pass to Stratton. Entry pass to Ellaby. Her right-hander up and good. Jada Ellaby now with 9 in the contest. And the Lady Builder lead is back to 11, 34-23. Just a shade over a minute left in the first half. Skip pass over to Clark. Her right-hander is up and good. So for Clark, that is her 4th point of the evening. We're now under about 40 seconds remaining in the first half. First half as Stratton gets it over the timeline. Williams with 15 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock as Williams able to create a little bit of separation with that left arm. No call by the official, but she's able to put it in for 2, and the Builder lead is back up to 11. We're down to 19 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock is off. Clark. Anderson launches. Her 3 hits the side of the rim. Lady Builders, if they can go quick, they can get a shot at another basket prior to the halftime break, as that step back 3 by Jackson misses absolutely everything. And that is how the first half will end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. After 1 half of play, the Lady Builders lead the Lady Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan University out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, by a score of 36-25. We will step away, as the officials and the teams will do as well. We will come back shortly with first half stats and second half action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, as the Lady Builders have a 36.
The thing that sets Worley's apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Worley's is the people, the team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Worley's is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Worley's, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as like a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We've sent people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about a minute away from the beginning of, of the second half here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as the Lady Builders welcome in the Lady Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan University out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Your halftime score, the Lady Builders with an 11-point lead, 36-25, as the Marlins get ready to come back on the floor. Juliana Anderson led all scores for the Lady Marlins. She had 9, all of those by way of the three-point shot. She's followed up score-wise by Michaela Clark. She had 4. The Lady Marlins shot about 39% from the floor in the first half, 25% from three-point land. They did not attempt a single free throw in the first half. For the Lady Builders, Jada Bryant led all scores for the Lady Builders with 13. She was followed up on the scoreboard by Jada Ellaby, who poured in 9 of her own. Lady Builders had a trio of players with 5 rebounds. That was Ashanti Williams, Jada Bryant, and Jada Ellaby. Builders shot 50% in the first half, 20% from the three-point arc, and they shot 75%. They were 3 of 4 in the first half from the free throw line. Lady Builders dominated the paint points, 28-4. Now, the last time the Marlins were on the court, I believe it was against Roanoke out of the ODAC, they actually surrendered 50 points in the paint. Pretty nice area for the Lady Builders to attack for the rest of the contest as they go inside to Jada Ellaby. That one is knocked out of bounds by Logan Carter, so the basketball will stay on this end. If you're just joining us, we're in the third period of action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. This game was originally supposed to be played last night, but inclement weather caused the game to be rescheduled for tonight. And anyone living in this area knows exactly what was going on last night as the Lady Builders at the shot clock get down to 2. Low percentage shot by Jackson. Back come the Marlins on offense. Shot clock at 20. Marlins attacking the basket with Michaela Clark, and Michaela Clark pours in her 6th point of the evening. And the Lady Builder lead is back down to single digit now, 9, 36-27. Stratton works against the man-to-man defense of the Lady Marlins, and I think, Stratton throws that one out of bounds, trying to get it over to Jackson. So for the Lady Builders, that will be their 9th turnover of the night. Marlins turned it over 11 times in the first half. Feed inside. Left-hand shot off the glass, no good by Athy. Back come the Lady Builders. Jada Bryant with the basketball, shot clock at 20. Bryant with 13 in the first half. That long skip pass by Ellaby goes into the Builder bench. Coach Courtney Collins did not enjoy seeing that basketball go past her left ear. So that's going to be the 10th turnover of the evening for the Lady Builders. That pass is last touched by Ashanti Williams. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Lady Builders holding to a 9-point lead. Lady Builders has had the lead the majority of the basketball game as Mason Blaylock turns it over on the travel. Virginia Wesleyan got the first 2 points of the evening, and they have not sniffed the lead since. Nyla Jackson, feed inside, it's poked away. Here's Stratton. Lady Builders still way outside of the three-point line as Bryant tries to find a lane. Shot clock now at 4. Williams has it poked away. Lady Builders turned it over. So back come the Lady Marlins. Here's Athy. Athy knifes her way through. Shot blocked by Ashanti Williams. As we get a foul call in the backcourt, Ashanti Williams says, get that shot out of here. So Michaela Clark commits the foul. That's her second personal foul. The team's first of the third period is Clark is going to have a seat. She's replaced on the floor by Jada Norman. Lady Builders with a 9-point lead still, 36-27. Bryant, again with 13 in the first half. Jackson with 15. Bryant. Stratton with the basketball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bryant. Bryant. Shot goes in and out. It's going to be last touch by the Lady Builders, so the basketball goes over to the Lady Marlins. 7:05 remaining in the third period. Lady Builders took an 11-point lead into the halftime locker room. Lady Builders yet to score here in the second half. Here's Carter. Feed inside to Harriman. Harriman working against Ashanti. Loose ball tapped around and slapped out of bounds by the Lady Marlins. So the basketball will come down to the other end, and we are going to get a timeout. Timeout taken by Courtney Collins, which is going to be flipped to a media timeout, and we'll step away and take a break too. Lady Builders with a 9-point lead, 36-27. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
We're early into the third period of action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Lady Builders are yet to score the basketball. But fret not. They went into the halftime locker room with an 11-point lead, and the Marlins have only scored one basket themselves. So the Lady Builders lead by 9 as they turn it over once again. I believe that will now be the 12th. That will now be the 12th turnover of the basketball game for the Lady Builders. So both teams are knotted up at 12 turnovers in the contest. Norman works the perimeter with Carter and Blaylock. Athey in the corner. Cut off by Williams. Harriman at 10, shot clock. That 3 launch comes off to the Lady Marlins, who kick it out to Athey. Her 2-point shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Bryant. Bryant out quickly to Ellaby. Ellaby with a breakaway layup opportunity has her shot blocked by Harriman. So the basketball will stay on this end of the court. 5:47 left as Juliana Anderson sends Blaylock to the Marlin bench. Stratton. Shot clock at 15. Ellaby crossover. Able to get into the lane, lost control of the basketball, tried to tap it back to Ashanti Williams, but that's going to be another turnover by the Lady Builders. They now have 13 in the contest. Carter has the basketball slapped away as Harriman gets it over to Norman. Norman's three-point shot is up and good. So the Lady Builder lead now down to 6. This is the closest on the scoreboard that the Lady Marlins have been to the Lady Builders in quite some time. Once the Lady Builders built up their double-digit lead, they've had it virtually half of the contest. Stratton, step through, finds Ellaby. Ellaby's long jumper is good from 2. So Ellaby now in double digits. She has 11 in the basketball game. And the Lady Builder lead is back up to 8. Anderson. Feed inside to Harriman. Harriman. That's going to be a foul call. That's going to be a reach-in foul call on Jada Ellaby. And for Jada Ellaby, that'll be her first personal foul. The team second, so we are going to take a timeout, media timeout. Lady Builders lead 38-30. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
4:19 remaining in the third here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Thank you so much for coming back with us. Howard McCain on the call. Dave Davenport is our engineer producer as the Lady Builders, 5-4 overall. 1-0 in conference play, are taking on the Lady Marlins from Virginia Wesleyan University, 3-10 on the season and winless on the road. As Grace Harriman will step to the line, the 5'11" forward out of High Point, North Carolina, hits the first of 2. Trims the Builder lead 38-31. Builders have led by as many as 11 in this contest. And they see their lead be cut back down to 6 as the Marlins with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Lady Builders able to break the press. Here's Bryant, shot clock just under 20. Bryant, who's scoreless in the second half after putting up 13 in the first half, able to put back her own miss. And she gets herself back into the scoring column. 15 now in the ball game. Lady Builders up now 8, 40-32. Lady Builders in a man-to-man defense. Anderson off of a ball screen. Here's Harriman. Her wild shot off the glass, no good, and we're going to have a foul. Loose ball foul underneath. That loose ball is going to be on Jada Norman. That'll be Jada Norman's second personal foul and the team's second. Builders with only 4 points in the period so far. Neither team has really scored the basketball well here in the third. Lady Builders with 4. Lady Marlins with 6. As Ashanti Williams goes to work. Jump ball is going to be the call. So the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders. Meadow Dyke will make her way in along with Mason Blaylock. Both Blaylock and Dyke with a single basket in the ball game is Jada Ellaby unable to convert. Jada with 11 in the ball game. Second leading scorer for the Lady Builders. Jada Bryant still leads all scorers in the contest with 13. We'll make it 15, 15. Shot clock now at 10. Here's Anderson. Anderson able to split the defense on the way to the basket. She is fouled. So Nyla Jackson will pick up our first personal. That'll be the team's second of the period. So Juliana Anderson gets her first opportunity at the line this evening. And she hits the first of two. That is the first free throw attempt this evening for the Lady Marlin basketball team. They're at 100% so far. Make it 50% from the line, 1 of 2 by Anderson. Anderson now with 10 in the basketball game. 20 seconds on the shot clock is Bryant. Attacks the basket. Kick to the corner to Ellaby for 3. 3-point shot short. Rebound comes off as we are going to get a foul call, a reach-in foul call in the backcourt on Jayla Ellerby. So for Jada, that is her second personal foul. The team's third of the period. May have been a bit of a frustration foul by Ellerby, as Ania Battle will come in for Ellerby. Here come the Marlins, down by 7. They've been able to trim the Lady Builder lead to as few as 6. They have an opportunity to trim it to 5, maybe even 4, depending on how they score the basketball on this possession. Shot clock at 10, here's Harriman. Anderson, who's already hit 3 three-pointers, tries to get it inside to Harriman, is knocked away. Ellaby, double team. Tried to get it inside to Morgan, and she turned it over. That's going to be the Lady Builders' 14th turnover. That runner on the baseline by Blaylock, no good, and we're going to get a loose ball foul. So Harriman is going to pick up that foul. That is going to be her second and the team's third. Jasmine Morgan back into the basketball game for the Lady Builders, along with Logan Carter for the Marlins. We're at 1:46 left in the third. So far, the lowest scoring output for either team in the contest here in the third. Builders have scored 4. Marlins have scored 8. Here's Battle, tied up. Going to get a jump ball. The call is, the possession is going to go over to the Lady Marlins. Oh, correction. Okay, the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders. Okay, all right, they've corrected the call. So the basketball will go back to the other end of the court instead, to the Marlins. So now the possession arrow will be changed. So the Marlins now down by 7. Minute 15 left as we got to get another foul call. That foul is going to go on Ania Battle. That is her first and the team's 4th. One more, and the Marlins are in the bonus. 1:14 left in the third. Builders still holding to a 7-point lead. Athey to Blaylock. And that's going to be another foul call. Jasmine Morgan kind of lost control a little bit and kind of went barreling into Meadow Dyke. So the Builders, or the Marlins, find themselves in the bonus for the next minute 7 as Meadow Dyke misses the first of 2. Marlins now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. As Meadow Dyke gets the first or the second of 2. That trims the Builder lead to 6. Again, just a shade over a minute remaining in the third. Backcourt press by the Marlins. Lady Builders able to break it. Williams able to pass out of the trap. Morgan shot up, no good, but she's fouled. So Morgan Carter fouled by Logan Carter. I'm sorry, let's get it together. Jasmine Morgan fouled by Logan Carter, her second. So that'll give Morgan an opportunity to score her first points of the evening, and she scores the first. Lady Builder lead up to 7. 41-34. As Jasmine Morgan misses the second, and we get a traveling violation against the Lady Marlins. So the basketball will stay on this end as Juliana Anderson will sub back in for the Marlins. 52.4 seconds left in the third. So right now, Lady Builders are in danger of having their lowest score output of the contest in this period as Williams muscles her way underneath, and she's fouled. So that'll stop the clock with 45.1 seconds left as Logan Carter will pick up her third personal foul. That'll be the team's fifth. So that puts the Lady Builders in the bonus. So Ashanti Williams will step to the line to shoot 2. Jada Norman will check back in. Lady Builders with an opportunity to build this lead up to 9. As Ashanti Williams hits nothing but net on the first. Lady Builders came into this afternoon's contest shooting about 55% from the free throw line. Actually done pretty well here this evening, shooting somewhere around about 75% as Ashanti Williams drains both free throws the last time these two teams played. Lady Builders actually lost to Virginia Wesleyan, but folks, that was back in 2017 the last time these two teams played. Shot clock now at 15. Here's Blaylock. Blaylock looking. Shot clock at 10. Norman launched, air ball. Shot clock now off, game clock now at 15 with Stratton. Courtney Collins wants the team to hurry up. Game clock now at 9. Stratton, a long way away from the basket. Here's Bryant. Bryant tries to get to the basket at 4. She's going to be fouled. Oh, nope. Was not a foul call. It was a jump ball. So the game clock now at 2.7 seconds. Entry pass to Williams. Not a lot of time. Williams has to put it up with the clock expiring here in the third period. Shot no good. And that's how the third period will end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. After 3 periods of play here, the Lady Builders lead by 9. 43-34. We'll step away. We'll be back in a moment.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Just wrapped up the third period here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. We're about to start the final period of action. Lady Builders taking on the Lady Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan University, again out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Student population somewhere around about 1,600. there in Virginia Beach. Game was supposed to be played last night, but due to inclement weather, game was pushed to tonight for good reason. I don't know if anybody tried to come across the Monitor Merrimack last night. I hope you were in a heavy, heavy vehicle because that wind was crazy last night. Loose ball collected by Anderson. Shot clock now with 3. Here's Anderson. She steps between the defense, throws up a wild shot, and the rebound comes off to Battle, who's fouled. So Juliana Anderson will pick up her first personal foul, the team's first of the 4th. As Michaela Clark and Grace Harriman make their way into the contest. Lady Builders only scored 7 points in the 3rd. Marlins weren't much better. They only scored 9. So the Lady Builder lead now sits at 9. Morgan. Entry pass to Bryant. Bryant is fouled. So Bryant with 15 in the contest. She'll be stepping to the line to shoot 2 after being fouled by Grace Harriman. That'll be Grace Harriman's 3rd. That'll be the team's 2nd. So Jada Bryant, right now, Lady Builder shooting 75% from the free throw line. That percentage will continue to climb after that make. Bryant now with 16. Make it 17. Lady Builders force a near turnover, which actually is going to result on a foul on the loose ball. Michaela Clark is going to pick up her 3rd personal foul and the team's 3rd. So nice job defensively by the Lady Builders. As Athey, along with Anderson, back into the contest for Coach Lewis and her ball club. Trying to change their fortunes on the road. As I said before, they're 0-6. The Marlins are on the road. 3-10 overall as that skip pass goes to Stratton. Here's Battle. Shot clock at 15. Battle shot. It's an air ball. Lady Builders were able to get it back, but looks like Jada Bryant stepped on the baseline. So that'll be turnover number 15 for the Lady Builders. Each team now with 14. Lady Builders have owned the paint points tonight, 30-6. Baseline. Nothing doing, cut off by Ellaby on defense. So the Marlins reverse the basketball. Feed it inside. I thought there might have been a travel on Athey, but she apparently didn't drag her pivot foot. Scrum underneath, loose basketball. Both teams go to the floor. It's going to be a jump ball situation, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders. As Katrina Thompson and Ashanti Williams will make their way into the contest. Did Ashanti check in at the table? She did? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So 8:09 remaining in tonight's ball game. Lady Builders looking to improve their overall record to 6-4. This won't be a conference contest, so the Builders will stay at 1-0 in conference. That's the New South Athletic Conference as that launch from 3 by Battle is off the back of the iron. Ellaby there with the rebound, the putback, and the foul. So Jada Ellaby picks up her 13th point of the night. As Juliana Anderson will pick up her 2nd personal foul, and Jada Ellaby will drain the 3 or finish the 3-point play, and we get a timeout. Timeout being taken. This is a media timeout. Lady Builders now with their largest lead of the night, 14-15. 48-34 over the Lady Marlins. We'll step away, and we will be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you will learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
7:48 left in the ball game. Builders with a 14-point lead, their largest lead of the evening. As we just saw Jada Ellaby complete the three-point play. So back come the Marlins on offense. Shot clock at 20. Here's Athey. Anderson. In to Harriman. Harriman. Shanti Williams defending. Able to force a bad shot. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Builders. Lady Builders looking to build on their largest lead of the contest right now at 14. Stratton. Over to Thompson. Shot clock at 15. Here's Battle. Feed. Inside to Ellaby. Ellaby just turns around, decides to shoot. No resistance there from the defense, so she just says, you know what, I'm just going to shoot it. And she gets her 16-point of the contest. And the Lady Builder lead now is at 16, their largest of the evening. Feed inside to Harriman. Harriman. Her shot off the glass is good, and she's going to be fouled. So Ashanti Williams is going to be credited with her first personal foul of the night. That is the team's first. So that'll put Grace Harriman at the line, try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way with the and one. Wait a minute, yeah. She was only shooting one for some reason. She's at the free throw line thinking she's shooting two. She's only shooting one. She did convert the basket, so that's
alternating possession goes to the Marlins.
so they waved off the wait a minute. So okay, so she made the shot. And then I'm going to have to get some clarity on the next time out because I am completely confused because I thought she made the basket and got the foul. So she was supposed to, as we get a traveling violation, she went to the free throw line to shoot one. She missed it. But then they got an out of bounds. I don't know I'm floored. Well, at any rate, yeah, we'll get some clarity on it in the timeout because I'm absolutely confused. I've never seen that before. As Stratton able to get all the way to the bucket, but she's unable to finish. So the lead for the Builders is going to stay at 14. It's Harriman inside. She's fouled. Okay, that one didn't go in. So she will be going to the line to shoot two unless there was some rule change and she's going to shoot like 8. Okay, so Jada Ellaby is going to be whistled for her third personal foul. That'll be the second on the team. Okay, so that's one. I'm still so confused. It has just been a day today. I'm so emotional. And Harriman hits the second of two. My favorite coach of all time for the University of Alabama has retired today. After 17 seasons at the helm for the Crimson Tide, I'm just emotional. As that loose ball is slapped around, it goes out of bounds. I'm pretty sure listeners right now are like, we don't care about that. But I do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hurting, and I'm hurting real bad. Michaela Clark checks into the ball game. And Dave, I just looked at the website that I follow. One of Bama's 5-star recruits decommitted today. It's just getting worse, man. Lady Builders turned it over. 50-38 is our score. We're going to try to keep it together for the next 550. And once we sign off, I am going to cry. I'm going to cry in my car. That three-point shot by Anderson, no good. Put back, no good as Thompson collects the loose ball. Then Thompson turns it over in the backcourt. Here's Norman. That long three from the corner hits the side. That was weird. It hit the upper side of the front of the backboard. So we're going to get a foul call. That foul call will go on Battle. That'll be Battle's second and the team's third as Jada Ellaby and Nyla Jackson make their way back into the ball game. 5:15 remaining. Lady Builders with a 12-point lead. They've led by as many as 16 as Harriman has it stripped by Battle. Battle. Gets it over to Jackson. Here's Bryant to Ellaby, who's had a night scoring the basketball for the Lady Builders. Shot clock now under 10 as we're going to get a foul call underneath. That foul is going to be whistled on Grace Harriman. That'll be her fourth and the team's fourth. Athy will make her way into the ball game. Oh, correction, that is Harriman's fifth. So Harriman has been disqualified. And Ashanti Williams will step to the line of shoot two, where she is now 3 of 3 from the charity stripe, and the Lady Builder lead is now 13. Her second off the back of the iron. So the Lady Builder lead will stay at 13. It's Anderson handles the basketball for the Lady Marlins. Norman. Feed inside to Athy. That's going to be a foul call. It's going to be a whistle. Shanti Williams will be credited with her second personal foul. That's the team's fourth. So one more, and that'll put the Lady Marlins in the double bonus for the final 4:24. Anderson working against a zone defense as we're going to get a kick by Battle. So that'll reset the shot clock till 20. Lady Builders still lead by 13, 51-38. Lady Builders took a 36-25 lead into the halftime locker room as that foul is going to be whistled, I believe, on Nyla Jackson. That'll be her second personal foul and the team's fifth. So that will put the Lady Marlins in the double bonus for the remainder of the period. 4:04 left. They trail by 13. As Jada Norman gets her 6th point of the contest. Make it 7. And the Lady Builder lead now is down to 9. So this one isn't quite in the books just yet. Lady Builders have to finish. Battle is trapped in the corner. And I believe we get a timeout. Battle was trapped on the sideline, so the Lady Builders smartly called a timeout to avoid the turnover. So that's going to be a timeout. Okay. Still doesn't make sense, but I do have a bit of an explanation on that fiasco with Harriman at the free throw line where she got fouled, the shot went in. She went to the line. They originally whistled that she was going to be shooting 2 when she should have only been shooting 1. So she missed the free throw, but nobody at the free throw stripe moved. So the ball went out of bounds, and the ball went over to the Marlins to inbound it. I've never seen that before. So a bit of an administrative issue there, saying that she was stepping to the line to shoot 2, ended up being a detriment to the Lady Builders, but nothing actually happened as that breakaway layup is good by Michaela Clark. The Marlins weren't able to convert on that out of bounds as the Builders with some nice passing, but Ellaby just unable to convert the layup, and the Lady Builder lead now is at 9. So Lady Builders with a 3-possession lead in the contest as that entry pass is a nice one to Clark, but Clark unable to hit. Lady Builders unable to get the offensive board as that long rebound comes off to the Marlins. Nice job by Ellaby to tie it up. And Ellaby wins the possession for the Lady Builders as the possession arrow is in favor of the home team. Stratton will make her way into the ball game for the Lady Builders. 2:59 left. Lady Builders up by 9. They've seen their lead be cut down to as few as 5 in the contest. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 20. Stratton step through, layup off the glass with the right hand is good. And that pushes the Lady Builder lead up to 11 with 2.5 minutes left in the contest as Anderson works off of a ball screen. Gets it over to Norman, who was unable to hit, but Athey is there for the weak side rebound and putback. Lady Builder lead back down to 9. Here's Jackson. Builders at this point just want to eat up as much clock as they possibly can. Their enemy isn't the scoreboard, it's the clock. Stratton was going to attempt a step back shot. Bryant unable to put back her own miss. So the Lady Builders are only up by 3 possessions as Anderson attacks the basket. Pass goes over to Carter, who hits the baseline jumper, and now the Lady Builder lead now is down to 7, 53-46. Lady Builders have to finish here with the shot clock at 20, game clock, right around about a minute 35 remaining. Here's Williams. She's going to be fouled. So that foul call will go on Michaela Clark. That'll be her 4th and the team's 5th. So the Lady Builders are now in the double bonus. So that sends Ashanti Williams to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line this evening. Williams with 9 points, make it 10. And that pushes the Lady Builder lead back up to 8. Still only a 3-possession ball game. Even if she makes this, it's still a 3-possession ball game. She doesn't. And the rebound comes off to the Marlins. Marlins may want to pick up the pace here. Here's Norman. As the Marlins continue to move the basketball around, they eat up a lot of clock. And they turn it over. Loose ball on the floor. Going to be a tie-up. So the ball will stay on this end of the court. As the Marlins not really seeming to be working with a high sense of urgency offensively, considering that they're down by 3 possessions, as we're going to get a timeout.
Virginia Wesleyan. It's a 30-second timeout.
As Contashay Lewis will take a timeout here with 1:05 remaining in the contest. She finds her Lady Marlin team down by 8 with only a shade over a minute remaining. So at this point in the contest, unless they plan on playing the foul game here down the stretch, they're going to have to start launching some three-point shots here to get themselves back in if they have any chance of trying to take the lead and win this basketball game. So let's see what Coach Lewis, the instructions she gives her Lady Marlin basketball team coming out of the timeout. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:05 left on the game clock. As they still continue to dribble the basketball, Athy has her shot blocked. Thought it was going to be a shot clock violation. It isn't. It's a play on as Bryant gets it into the backcourt. Gets it over to Jackson. Her right-handed runner is off the glass and good, and the Builders now with a 10-point lead. We're now under a minute remaining in the contest. As Norman loses it to Stratton. Stratton has it poked away, loose ball on the floor. And the Lady Builders bring it into the backcourt with Bryant. No need to take a shot here. They could just kind of run around with it a little bit. Just not turn the basketball over. Stratton slows things down. Here's Jackson, and she's fouled. Jackson is going to be fouled by Juliana Anderson. So that'll be her third personal foul. The Lady Builders are already in the double bonus. So the clock stopped at 18.3 seconds remaining. Nyla Jackson with an opportunity to add to her 10 points on the night. Lady Builders with 4 players in double digits, and Nyla Jackson remains one of them. She hits the first of 2. She has 11. Again, with this win, Lady Builders will improve their overall record to 6-4. They'll be 1-0 in conference as Jackson misses the first of 2, but we have a loose ball foul underneath. So the foul will be on Jada Ellaby. So what that does is we will walk all the way back down to the other end of the court. And that'll put Athy at the free throw line. Athy with 4 points tonight. As she hits the first of 2. That trims the Builder lead to 10. 57-47, again 16.7 seconds remaining in the contest. As she drains them both, she now has 7 on the night, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Builders, 16.7 seconds left, full timeout. So that'll be the last timeout for the Builders, of course. They won't need any for the remaining 16.7. So tell you what, we'll step away real quick. Builders with a 9-point lead, 57-48. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom.
16.7 seconds left as the inbound to Jada Ellaby. Builders just played keep away for the final 10 seconds as Stratton holds at the top. Now down to 5 seconds. 4. Stratton to Jackson at 1, and that'll do it here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center with Coach Courtney Collins. And her Lady Builders pick up their 6th victory of the season. They will improve to 6-4, and they will remain 1-0 in conference play for Coach Contashe Lewis. Let me get that right. Her team falls to 3-11, 1-7 this season on the road. Lady Builders kind of had some trouble scoring the basketball in the second half, but as it goes, they will get out of here with a 9-point victory. 57-48 is our final here from the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Folks, once again, we want to thank you for joining us on this broadcast. It is always a pleasure to be with you. We want to thank you once again for joining us, and we look forward to having you back here very, very soon. So, Howard McCain, for Dave Davenport, our engineer producer, we're going to say so long, and we'll see you back here real soon for more Apprentice School basketball action. So, folks, until then, always remember, this is Builder Basketball.